Moose Tetrino says,
I know that username.
What on earth triggered this in the first place way back in 2007?
James.
It was pretty simple. I started to donate to Child's Play in 2005. And then in 2006, I was like, hey, we should do something. We have this, like, minute amount of fame and an audience of 12. We should rally them up. And
we do the gaming jokes on the internet, and Penny Arcade does the gaming jokes on the internet.
Exactly. And so we were like, we should do something. And then a year later, we did this. And it was sort of a combination of me coming to the guys and saying we should do something. Paul, around the same time, within that 1 year time frame, had found Desert Bus, or not Desert Bus, but Penn and Teller Smoke and Mirrors online.
Because we did this video called the Sleep Up Experiment, where we just tried to stay awake for 48 hours for fun. And Paul was like, maybe we can do something with this new thing called live streaming, and we can do something with that, but with Desert Bus, and just play this forever. And we're like, oh yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
But then
we were just like, why don't we combine the two?
Yeah.
Why not do this weird, like, marathon-y thing where we play this game and broadcast ourselves, which was, like, brand new technology. Like, we were
the first video game fundraising marathon.
Yeah, and we were, I mean, even just streaming online, like, if you go back to Desert Bus 1 and somehow find some old archives, it does not look good. Like, it is the definition of filming something with a potato.
What, the old stream?
Yeah.
Oh, the quality was
was absolute garbo. And it's just gotten better and better, and now we're able to broadcast in 1080, and it looks great. We basically have a TV station, like we have a broadcast booth, essentially, that we've built over the years.
No,
thanks to Johnny, and it's just
It was originally
insane.
Ustream.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
That's what we were broadcasting.
Yeah, the
in
first
fact,
year.
if you go to Ustream, I think it's Ustream.tv, desert-bus-driver. It's either -driver or -driver cam. You can see recordings from Desert Bus 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And they are not good quality.
I do like that despite all of the improvements, we are still running an actual Sega CD into an actual VCR.
Yeah.
Yep. That is actually the, like, one thing that hasn't really changed very much. In fact, that VCR is
we could emulate it, but
about as old as this
We
ride.
talked about a couple of years ago when we were talking about doing the device. It was like, this would be so much easier if we just emulated all of Desert Bus, and then and we wouldn't have to worry about all of these different components, and we wouldn't have to worry about a lot of old technology. But it didn't feel right. And actually adding a physical device that goes in between the controller and the Sega CD is actually how we ended up getting it working. And it's...
I love that we still use a real Sega CD.
Yeah, I love it too.
I think that's dope.
And
What happens when the VCR dies? Well, then we're going to be in trouble because they've stopped making them.
the fact that we can now have people remote in to our Sega CD
Yes,
to drive Desert Bus is just, like, even more mind-blowing.
Yeah, we're not bringing them into a computer. We're using a website for someone to send commands to a PC that's here, that's connected through basically serial communication to a box that is sitting in between a controller and a real Sega CD, that we can actually build this.
Sorry, I saw someone else in the chat. This chair we didn't use for Desert Bus 1. We used it at Desert Bus 2 the first time. The one at 1 was because it was just in our living room, so it was just like this awful green recliner. That chair broke.
And was summarily given a proper burial, which was to be taken to the dump, I recall.
All right, next up.
In my head, we put it in a dinghy and set the dinghy on fire and pushed
So we've got
pushed it into a lake.
Viking funeral.
Yeah.
If by that you mean taking it to the dump, that's
Yes.
exactly what happened, yes.
Yes.